Wait, no more thinking.
Let's do it.
BAU podcast episode 28.
Uncle Chuchi.
We got my man Swaggy Russ on the camera.
Swaggy Russ on the camera, my G.
Shout out to SAELDN. Was that his thing?
So he did it.
Yeah. Say couldn't make it today. What still and you fired as an intern.
What was his Instagram? Hold on.
I just said it's SAELDN.
Well, look at Arkea. So today's episode.
You gotta let him wait. BAU podcast episode. This one, episode what?
Is it 28?
Yes, sir.
Let's do the 28. We know what we want to talk about, but we don't really have a specific. Oh, we actually do have a title. You were just saying it. What was it?
Don't even say the title. The title is like the icing on the cake. Yeah. First we baking. Had the baking bank. Apron kiss osar. First we bake.
Really want question now.
Yeah. Koshki wala. Marka la geliyo afan kala sara leedahay. Here's the title. Yeah. So yeah, man. BAU podcast
episode 28. Why is the voice so loud, Neo? I can see. I think
it's because I'm getting too close, getting too excited.
I'm happy to be back.
What going on? Long you mara yeah, كنا قدر. كعوي شكل.
كل بميلر هكذا نسول فني يعني.
ما.
قفنا شيء راح نقول.
Yeah.
And so today's episode is going to be a very tense one. I'll just keep you.
It's not tense, man. Don't like hype it up. Oh yeah. The
iPhone dropped.
Oh my god. Screen not broken.
And
it's safe there. Alright. Technical difficulties, man. You know how we are in it. We're professional, but
unprofessional
at the same damn time. Check it.
Business as usual.
Yes, sir. Talk to me. Rakeem Noor, House of Adil.
There we go.
Talk to me.
Alright.
What, this one?
Yeah,
this one is easy.
I don't
push it. I don't want to already. I'm already in gear 3. Yeah? I'm gonna talk to you, man. Let me talk to you. So listen. So here's something that we've noticed, right?
Definitely.
We all for women, right? We all for bigging up our fellow sisters, our sisters in race, in religion, in creed, on this planet, humans. Somehow, we're all for it, man. I back you, I support you. I'm a feminist on a slide. I didn't see what this is. I'm a feminist on a slide. Why? We didn't know where.
You gotta dig in. You gotta dig in.
So I support. I back it. But there's always a but.
And that but here is. But here's the thing. Let me tell you.
But you gotta present it right though. Don't mention that. Yeah,
I'm gonna try and say
because this one is
okay. I'm gonna ask you.
It's a sticky surface. You gotta tread lightly.
It's very sticky surface. So I'm gonna try. Without disrespecting anyone, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
That me personally, I know.
Yeah.
I would respect a girl that that has her hair out and keeps her real.
Okay.
Yeah. As opposed to a girl that's, covered up just for the sake of being covered up. Do you want me to elaborate on that, or are you with me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
And when you say she's covered up for the sake of being covered up,
back in the days, especially back in the days.
So.
You had those moments where guriga laga bixi jiray hijabka lagu baxa ratata halfway through city center marka la marayo
in a backpack
bag. Look, this is not even me just talking from
it's real
hearing
life.
Or rumors. I'm just saying,
no, it's real life. So I feel like it's like this, right?
That's one.
But let me tell you one thing. Let me just add on to that bit because I have a bit just for that. I feel like what's going on now has always been going on. Here's what I never understood, right? Why people say back in the day it was good old days. There's never been good old days. Like
I'm saying back in the days because
I didn't question you. I'm saying in general when someone says fired up. In general, why I say a lot of people is, and I've said it myself as well. When I'm like, back in them good old days, 2000 and whatever. In the 90s, it was every era, every moment has had good and bad. You know what I mean? Marwa you were taking L's, Marwa you were winning. That's life. So there was no. But one thing I've noticed is in today's
today's society
even so because while I say the sometimes what I've noticed is everything is highlighted and heightened because of social media. So what's going on now has always been going on, but there was not social media to the standard there is now.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So things are more
out there
and
exposed in a way.
Exposes
You like that one here? Qofna shaking.
You know when you're on fire, like, you know what I mean? I'm just backing, like, you know what I mean?
Let me just warm up for this situation.
Warm this one up.
You know
me.
But listen.
Oh snap! It feels weird to because I didn't have him on the previous one, innit? Oh, that's strange. Okay.
Listen, now you gotta watch out there.
Yeah.
MSN days. Them days by Luke Carlos.
I don't know. But
Facebook and all of that came out.
But bro, nothing has changed in the sense of who covers up, who doesn't cover up. Like nothing has changed. Now, it's a little bit more. You have to kind of, you know what I mean. You have to navigate a little bit smoother. You can't just be that. You know what I mean? It's not. You can't be as big as
now. Like obviously, when I see sisters. And especially the ones that are covered up completely, like go chill back your hair. I just have that approach. Assalamu alaikum, you're right. Not even a handshake, that amount of respect. You know what I mean? What the difference is So
but here's my thing. Like, I don't know whether they're wearing a hijab or not. Huh? I don't know whether they're wearing a hijab or not.
No, I'm saying the ones that you know, they like this.
I know, bro. No, because I never know who to salam, who not to. So I just, as a rule of thumb, well, I have a simple rule.
To that stage, obviously, yeah.
I have a simple rule. Then I'm not offending anyone. Do you see what I'm saying? But here's the thing: being covered up and not being covered up is one thing. Being covered up partially and magaranza is another thing. What do you reckon in regards to, for example, the ones that are wearing, say, a headscarf or semi-wearing the headscarf, but there is no, there is, color is like, do you know what I mean? Just like everyday wear, do you know what I mean? Like, because being covered up is not just timaha qarion, do you know what I mean? There's more to it. So what do you reckon with that?
You're talking about hijab and then tight jeans.
And tight jeans and tight top and tight everything else is like, because واحد قرينا سابا حتى وحوين also حوين shape kind of.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There's more to the covering up business than just, literally, like, just around the hair is covered up. So other than that, I'm like,
do you remember the at the back, like the little
African thingy vibe. Yeah.
And when you can still see hair at the bottom here, you know,
the little baby hair on the side. To see how can I say little fodder with the look. I just can't change the color on the fodder. I don't want to know what you change the color on. And I feel like there's still some that obviously Adil or Adil, so we're not. It's not too. I know. I see it as this, right? It's not too passionate, or it's not to talk down to anyone.
No disrespect to anyone.
Here's one thing that's beautiful about this life, that we live in. And it's everybody. You see what I'm saying? So what we're talking about right now is our observation, and that's what one thing about this podcast. It's our observation, and what we have observed and our opinion. So you can't fault me for having an opinion. You know what I mean? A lot of times people don't know how to have a discussion or a debate or a conversation with someone, because the first thing they do is they get offended.
We're not judging, by the way. So
no, the first thing they do is they get offended. Yeah, men do this, men do that. Okay, it's not about men and women right now. It's about I'm a din Albert. Don't do that like in between stuff. You know what I mean? So I know I feel is this: either you cover up with and you taking off all the boxes of the requirements of covering up, or get on this side where you know. But
and this is why I said middle part, I respect the one that don't and have their hair out and do whatever they do. But listen, but they keeping it real.
But what does that look like in the eyes of, say, for example, Nin Gurdona, who has a lot to offer, who's, you know what I mean, who's religious? How would he?
No, I understand. No, how would he? I know where you're going.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm asking you now, how would he see that girl?
What girl? The one that's not covered up.
Do you think that will be the right candidate, or do you think he would say, I don't know about, you know what I mean?
Me personally, you know, I really don't want to judge this person off by just the look and the appearance.
Right.
Okay. Appearance can always change and improve.
Right.
Yeah. So there's girls out there that obviously have had their hair out, and just before marriage or getting serious with a guy, started covering up and completely changed from tables turned. So that's not big of an issue. Now,
tables turn, bridges burn. What's that bar from, man?
Was that Belly?
Forget that bar.
No, that Belly.
Drake.
Was it Drake?
Something like that, man. Something like that. Yeah, the bars are hard. This guy's got the archive there already. Like,
this guy's knows.
Pulled up. What we talking about?
I I would literally tab the one that's got the hair out. Yeah, no problem. If she's a good girl in all aspects, if she's someone good in all aspects, but she's just not covered up, like that doesn't change my opinion about who she is. What can I tell you?
But don't you think a lot of
that
girls,
will eventually change?
But check this out. So what do you think about people in social media who are showing or promoting this half-hearted cover-upness? Do you see what I mean by that? So it's one thing that you've chosen to like do that, right? Cool. You're in there's a bit conflicting, like you're in the middle somewhere. Then I know mother burden, right? What about the ones that are moving forward with promoting this as if, you know what I mean? And there's little girls that are watching this that now are following those footsteps. You see what I'm saying? What do you reckon? What's your personal opinion on that? Because I know how I feel.
What, the ones that are actually following the footsteps of...
Well, they're getting the impression that because MK, they're watching their favorite like YouTuber, their favorite Instagram person, their favorite whatever, who's supposed to be this hijabi that they're dressed modest, whatever. And you know what the whole photo side thing.
You know what? I don't think that's going to change.
No, I'm saying, would you reckon, because Wahane is part of the reason why that the next generation, you see what I'm saying? But I'm saying, what's your opinion? It's not about whether it will change or not, or that's like, you know what I mean? What's your opinion on that? Do you think that that's right? Do you think that's wrong? Do you think that they can do better? Like, what do you reckon?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think...
becomes a professional answer.
I have
the
to,
idea.
Man. See,
Politically correct.
Angrily. I think. Oh boy, there should be. Well,
I said, oh boy. Well, that's good shit.
Now that's. I can't just answer straight away questions.
I can.
I'm saying I have to really think.
What we doing? Like, why are we sugarcoating things, man? Like, what are we doing? Stop it.
No, you know.
Come off it. You know what I mean?
Listen,
and move in the direction, live your... here's the thing, live your truth. Do you know what that means, bro?
But that's your opinion, somehow.
Yeah,
this is what you think.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, though.
Yeah, you can't fault me for having an opinion. It's my opinion.
It will not change, though. That's the thing.
What? That won't?
Regardless if I have an opinion or not.
We are going to change it.
It's not going to change, though.
Shall I tell you how we can change it? By having an impact in people's lives, right? And show them that you do not need to conform to these things, right? Just to make it.
How long has it been happening though?
Mahaya.
It's
been going back for a while.
Listen, this been going back like this, like ever since I came into the UK. It's been happening, bro.
Well, yeah, but it's highlighted now on social media. There,
yeah, so ever since I came to the UK.
So you'll be cool with that.
No, I'm not saying I'm cool with it.
Say one day, inshallah, when you have a daughter, say your daughter about like when she's at a certain age. I don't know.
No, 10, but that's my responsibility to correct that. I can only correct what I can. I have
obviously,
control of.
You're with the ones that are raising your child. You raising your child 100%. Don't get me wrong on this.
No, I get you.
But what I'm saying is, like, where are the dope role models? Do you know what I mean? Where are the ones that are making it and they're doing it right? Here's a crazy one. Remember that girl from Vogue?
Yes. What's her name again?
Halima.
Yeah,
right.
That's it.
And the way she came in the game, chick, you know what I mean? On point, everything. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah. Well, on Insta, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen a difference?
I haven't really paid attention to that, to be honest.
Been paying attention. It's changing, bro. All for the soul. I know I'm not bad. Like, you know what I mean? All power to her. Mashallah, she's doing very well. Keep going. All for the soul, the change, the switch over. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like when people get... if we get to a certain level...
True colours going to come out.
If we get to a certain level, I'm bad all of this. Yeah, I might have to like... I might have to come with Surah Khamis, you know, it's a hat backwards, like, because we're switching things up. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, like... I feel like the attention and the fame are changing people, but I don't think that changes anybody. I think that highlights who you were to begin with, that you've been hiding. You see what I'm saying?
Would you personally, Maka, approach someone that's covered up? Yeah. Or
compared to someone who's not?
Yeah.
Obviously someone who's not, rather. Do you know what I mean? Because someone who's covered up,
you don't
seems
know,
like who's...
You don't know how to approach
serious and hard, so it's like
you don't see the first initial vision or you're just thinking, it's gonna be a mad thing. Like, you don't know how to approach that. I'm gonna tell you. So you'd rather approach someone that's not covered up, but
out of two, if I had to, not that I approach
anyone. If you end up liking someone that's not covered up,
then you can change that.
Yeah, you can change. Would you want her to change for you?
No.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
No, that's tough. But
go on, Mr. Politically Correct.
If she changes it for you, then that means it's just for you.
Yeah. And as soon as something happens, now she's back on. She's back on her grind. So it's like,
look at they're both looking at me like I was supposed to answer this question. Like,
what you got? What you got for that one? What bien skabu? I don't know why I said that. Of course we recorded, man. This is live and direct.
Man. I might have to take a drink for this one. I don't know.
But listen, it can go both ways. How do you think men in
Swaggy hit me hard with that one.
Even I'm a bit like, I was happy you didn't ask me that one. You know what I mean? I would have sweat. Oh, that's sweating buckets. Yeah.
We're gonna contemplate
No, I actually have an answer for that. I would, right, if I fall for someone that's not covered up, right, I would encourage her, because here's the thing, bro, everything is leading by example.
I'll let you finish on this. Hey, go on. Okay, you're encouraged, but
no, everything is led by example, right? Now watch this. What's all of that?
Hey, listen.
If you're leading by example, she will naturally fall into place with what she needs to do. You know what I mean? So if I'm leading by example in the sense of, because that's why I was about to get into ragana, do you know what I mean? It's because hadan anigu inti like bana dinti and kasobaya.
Yeah, so you're going inside, you're showing her that you're praying, all of that, and then
if I'm showing that, and this is how we filter out whatever, we'll filter it out like this. I show all of that. Okay, so that didn't persuade you, then I'll just mention it and I'll like try and encourage you. And if that's not happening, then peace out and shakul, honestly. But at the same time, for like 9 times out of 10, I almost want to say 10 out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, someone that sees something khair, sees something nice, sees something that's like, you know what I mean, presentable, decent, 9 times out of 10, people will naturally fall into place. You see what I'm saying? And they will know, okay, I need to hold it down from my end. Because bro, here's the thing, right? It's a big table. Not sure it's a big table. Everybody got to bring their plate. Don't come to the table with an empty plate, my G. I remember that. You know what I mean? So anybody that's gonna sit at my table, you better bring sahan kagi. I might give you a knife and a fork, but you better have your sahan and your, you know what I mean, with you. Yeah. So it's the same thing here. When I show face and I show up and I show that I am being and I'm trying hard to, because no one's perfect. We all have our So if I'm trying all of that and you're not, fuck what we doing, Maka? Where we are with this? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. No.
But okay,
no, that was a hard. Listen, give me that question. Give me that. That was a hard answer as well. He gave us one of those like tough ones, but
I like that.
I don't know what it's to do. So, but here's the thing. Yeah, here's what I want to talk about. What about the men? What about men, right, in positions in social media, whatever? Because I like them. It reminds me of General Nasser. I like dropping names.
Oh yeah,
I just like dropping names.
Have you seen it?
I just dropped another name, General Nasser. But one thing I like about General Nasser, what he was talking about in that episode that we did with him, he said that he wants to put his, because he's got kids watching him.
Oh yeah,
because he wants to put his best foot forward.
But best foot forward.
And I've seen him, bro, on his Instagram, whatever. Like how many people are doing that at that level? You see what I'm saying? He's trying. He's not perfect. He's not perfect, and nobody is. But I feel like the more we show that you don't have to to make it or to do anything, somehow, the more we show that, the more we can show examples of that, the more people will conform to that. Because everybody whatever they know. But I like people like Nasser, and I wish to see more people like that, and I want to be like that too, where I'm showing that it is not that deep, it's not that serious. You don't have to like, you know what I mean? Swallow. You can get somewhere on this planet. You see what I'm saying? And not just a dunya or just akhirah. You can have both, best of both worlds. You see what I'm saying? But what do you think of men? Do you think as far as so what kind of women that was Hijaabis whatever, and how they go left field? How do men go left field? Like, do you know what I mean? Because the first thing I think of is
parents.
Yeah, but I get so I know what I see. First thing that comes to mind for me, how musicians, rappers, or whatever, right? There's a lot of like whatever, and they do what they do. Now, that aspect of it. But when other lifestyle choices they make, that they make are based on what dinti ka bahsan, but you're still claiming dinta, is also conflicting to young boys that are watching this. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just, I know we were talking about Hijaabis, we were talking about habla but it goes both ways.
Both ways, you know
what I mean? Definitely. So it's like there'll be a lot of homies that will be making music, they'll be doing the thing, whatever. Okay, there's things that are better than other things. But if you're making music, all right, fair play to you, right? But you adopting the whole lifestyle of the rapper. Might be getting the tattoos, might be drinking this, smoking that, hanging out here. And it's like, when you're doing all of that and you're promoting that lifestyle, there's impressionable young men that are watching this, they'll be like, well, Hebel is Somali, and my Hebel is Muslim.
And he does
all these things, and like, it's calm.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I speak from experience saying that. You see what I'm saying? I'll come back, I'll bounce back, I'll go Hajj. But the thing is, you don't know when is your time. So imagine you thinking like, this week I'm just gonna have a wild week,
and then afterwards
halfway through that, I don't know what's certain in there. That half, you know what I mean? But what do you reckon? Do you think, or have you, do you know what I mean? Or have you noticed something different? Or have you seen something different? Have you seen guys that are rapping? Because I always feel like with guys, it's one way or the other. There is no middle ground. You know, how with girls, there's like a middle ground with them. Raga, and he's like super duper sheikh. He's not even breathing properly because everything will get you. Everything is haram police. Haram police. Amma, on this side, and it's like this guy he's doing backstrokes in mud. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, where the middle ground's at? Where are the people that can have this side and that side at a decent balance? Do you know what I mean?
You know, this one. No, you know what? I watched this little clip on Facebook, and this is one thing that literally actually made me start praying, and more often. And the things that usually makes you stop praying is certain things that the guy goes, if you commit sins, it doesn't matter, pray. This is why we commit sins, we pray every single day. He's a Muslim. He's a sheikh, and he interviewed one of the guys from I'm not sure if you remember his name, from Australia, that got diagnosed with cancer, and he only has a couple of months to live. And he literally gave away all his stuff, all his expenses. This guy had like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Lambos.
He donated everything.
The DB, like all the watches. So this brother Sheikh is literally just watching everything with him. Essentially, I don't have it. You literally come to his house, he still has.
I think I've seen that. It's an old video, right?
Very old.
I might have seen something like that.
And then Hajj Butagay, he had a couple of months to go. I'm not even sure if he's still alive. Do you remember that one, Sagi? The one from Australia.
I think
is he still alive? Because I remember last time he had 3 months ago. But anyways, Astaghfirullah, I don't even
know. But it's the way you said it. I got to miss 3 months hard. Like, what does that mean?
Astaghfirullah, I don't even mean it like that. But yeah.
But the money anyways, it's not it's a guaranteed thing. The only thing that's guaranteed on this planet is we're gonna die.
But it goes back to what you said about the females anyways. With the guys. It's the examples that we said.
But do you think it's because somehow deep down inside it's almost like that when they say good bad meaning good, like, you know what I mean? So it's like everyone wants to be a bad bee, everyone's like, you know what I mean? Like, because we're negative to have a positive, it's more fun on that side, you know what I mean?
Everyone wants to have fun until they get married. Once they get married,
not even about marriage, but shaking your own lifestyle choices.
How many brothers I know what I've seen that went from literally to literally clean. I mean, it's like, okay,
I've head spins,
yeah, man, I've secured my one back at Tag International. Like, I've got my one now, and completely share. Pray 5 times a day, marriage.
And they kept that going,
And they kept that going. But I always believe, because I've seen this happen so many times. Maki Gur Sudan. I'm not saying all of them, but Maki Gur Sudan, literally. That's when they turn tables.
But are you living your truth? I can appreciate, right? At a certain age, you go through certain things, right? So, like, that's why if you're 35 and you still party, you need to reevaluate your life. Do you know what I mean? But at a certain age, that if you do what you do, whatever, not that it's right or wrong, like, but if you do, it almost feels as though
you forgot what you wanted to say. I know that. Look.
You don't know, no look, man. Relax, man. Let me pull it back, man. Listen. What was I saying just now? What was I saying just now?
I don't know.
Well, I forgot, man. I blank. Oh yeah, I got young men. Oh yeah, but what about time belly? So when you're young, you go through these things, right? But I feel like I don't understand fully, man. I know what I get it, but I don't get it. I don't understand the whole. I'm gonna while out completely until I'm gurso, and no more friends and I'm not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
But like even from a biological standpoint, do you think Chidka can go through like some wild? I don't know how many weeks.
I'll tell you what I would do.
And whatever, and then you cut it.
Let me tell you that one. So they will carry.
Oh my god!
Listen, I'm about to. You see what I'm saying? We're almost there. All right, no problem. Yeah, we're getting there.
No, get that point across because I feel like I saw with the sun.
Yeah,
you got some there.
I know with me personally, I've started doing a lot of stuff at like literally, the young age. Does that make sense? So, no. Listen, after the past is the past. What happened to me? I want to yet.
Talk your shit, yo. Talk that talk. Hey, go on.
It's easier to stop.
I know I'm a good guy. I pray 5 times a day. Go on. Sorry, I can't.
It's easier. It's easier to stop a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm talking about years and years and years before you get married, and I'll tell you why. It's easier to adapt to that life way before you get married, and you warm up to that situation. So you stop partying, you stop, doing other things, you know. And I'm speaking of all manlims out there. If there's specific things you're doing, you can't go from being a road man to straight away getting married. Man was at front of Latbrooks every day, and now he's married.
But let me tell you one thing about that.
No, come home, stay home, be a family guy. Let
me tell you one thing about that, right? That goes not just for marriage. That goes for everything. So say for example now, out of the blue right now, somehow you'll be like, I want to go back to uni. You have to adjust your life now to being a student again. You know what I mean? Okay, I wanna start a charity. You have to adjust your life to this new beginning. What I don't understand is, right, that adjustment that you need to make, you need to take into consideration as you're planning, as you go along from like early on. You can't go full speed and then handbrake a cheat. Even a car will carry on slide. It was skid.
Was it skid or slide? Skidding.
Skid and sliding. You hit the brakes, but you're still gonna keep moving. Why? Because there's like, if you want to stop at a traffic light, and then you pull up so you're nice and smooth at the red light. You can't tell me you're doing 80 miles per hour and the traffic light is like a couple of meters away from you.
Well, literally from being a Bashal guy, literally Bashal to the fullest. And then to marry, no. You build up from that.
So you're not living your truth at that point is what I was trying to say.
No, you don't. But listen to this. You got to build up from that to being more home often, being a family guy, all the time.
Set that example that you're trying to set.
Nephews or whatever, little cousins. Well, like I've son, and then you move up. Well, some guys don't even know how to just make a simple egg bani shiri. Don't get me
started on these people, bro.
Listen.
Don't get me started on these people, man.
I'm on my way. Nigga can't even, you get me? Literally just simple
I've been able to cook for myself since I was like 15, 16, bro. You gotta be able to have, is this a new one?
Remember the how high?
You know, I saw a thing from How High the other day. There was some people that did like a reenactment. It was the bit where he's laying like this, and then the guy's like, "Wake up, wake up," and then speak.
The speaker, and then he doesn't wake up.
People were recreating that moment, and then people are like, "That's so funny," and I'm like, "This is from How High," and the comments weren't even like, I don't even know if I saw anyone write that.
If you don't know about How High movie, bro, listen. Anyways, we're coming to the end of the episode. Episode, was it 27? 28.
Yeah, man. But here's what's important about these episodes. Here's what's important, right? They're happening every Monday, every Friday, right? We have
every Monday and Thursday.
What is it?
Sorry, guys. What did
I say?
You said every Monday and Friday, battery.
Every Monday and every Thursday. That's what I was meant to say. We do these episodes, right? We're gonna have random topics of discussion every time. What I want people to take away from these topics, either you take away something new or maybe already you got confirmed something in the first place. But I need people to watch the full thing. You gotta take it there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't watch the first 5 minutes and be like, yeah, no, you're wrong. No, Maji.
Watch the full
We've
thing.
just switched this episode up. Anybody that says, and I'm gonna title this some clickbait title, yeah. Anybody that doesn't get what we were trying to do with this one hasn't listened to the whole thing, yeah.
Right.
We got 30 seconds to wrap up. Okay. My name has been House of Adil, aka Adil, aka the memory cards have to be on point, aka the 25 seconds. Getting where you fit in, aka the red hat is on point and it needs to be right where it needs to be, aka grey colors are okay. Listen, BU podcast episode 28.
Rakeem qofna ha u sheegina, aka dusha ka wada, aka no more AKAs, no captions needed, and we'll see you guys. We'll see what they are. We'll see you guys.
It's right here. It's happening.
See you guys. Done. Well, it's got either way in it. But yeah, but take care, guys. Love, business as usual.
We're gonna keep pushing this thing, man. Holla us on YouTube. Subscribe, man. What the?
It's free.
Last time I had to write like a whole paragraph of why they should subscribe. Now I'm telling you, I can't have this screen, man. Subscribe.
Take care. Peace.